I feel like I have to keep it at this kind of angle, unfortunately. And that's okay. We'll just embrace it. Just embrace the angle, the dramatic angle that my mic provides for me. Thank you. I actually wasn't planning on recording today either, but I mean, I'm driving to work again, and my last video was me perpetually driving to work. A little groundhog situation. But today it's different. The reason why I didn't feel like recording was because I was feeling called again to sit in the silence and stillness that I am carrying over from yesterday. Sorry, I'm in a very hectic mental mode right now, in I guess a good way. Wow, we're getting very brief stops. On the freeway, I'm scared. So yeah, there was a lot of traffic. It was really bad. There was an accident on the other side of the freeway, and the only way the police can get to them was on my side of the freeway. I'm scared though. I'm scared. I want to make it on work. I've been making an effort. I've been doing so good. As I gather myself together again. As I embrace the kind of, wow, all S words, slowness, stillness, and silence. As I sit here in those three special words, due to another energetic reading that I watched this morning, just to, keep me on my toes, it would be a good idea for me to get more clear on what the ideal version of me looks like. Not just thinking about it, but actually writing it down and creating a future scenario on paper, basically scripting, which I haven't done since like 2 years ago, maybe. But I'm gonna try to do that today, and that's gonna be something more private. I mean, I can't really go too much into detail about it. That's what my focus is gonna be on today. And really emphasize the feeling. I wanna make that a top point for me. Like, prioritize the feeling over the actual things itself. Because I'm getting a sense that feeling is really, it carries more weight than the tangible objects. Actually, there's another thing I wanted to talk about. The healing I did, not the healing, but I don't know, the emotional processing that I did yesterday. I'm so, I'm honestly proud of myself, because the old me would have never done that, and I would have been stuck in the same cycles. I would have been more anxious to go to work. But now that I learned more about how to process feelings and scenarios, and I'm more just, I know what my language is internally, or I'm getting familiar with it at least. It's easier for me to let go of the things that don't serve me. And that's another important thing that I have been focusing on too, like prioritizing what is serving me and letting go of the beliefs that are still lingering from for my old self, all the limiting beliefs. Nothing really new, honestly, that I'm talking about, but just want to emphasize that for myself. What I notice is important for me to do in this time of rest is get very clear on what I want to be doing or what I want my life to look like. And I think I mentioned this earlier this morning, but focusing my energy all into the feeling. Yes, I'm just repeating myself. I've been practicing getting out of my obsessive energy and focusing more on balancing. It's easier for me coming out of this rest to better recognize when I start to obsess / overthink about certain qualities that I think I need to do. For example, I would overthink like earlier I was trying to meditate on my lunch, and I wanted to visualize a future event, and I was getting so caught up in the details of like, oh, what exact numbers am I going to be seeing? I was literally just getting caught up in that. But if anything taught me anything, it's better for me to just generalize and focus on the feeling. The feeling is so important. And I'm saying this with no prior experience to back that up, but it's just like, it just feels right. Oh, okay, it's coming back to me, what I wanted to say. So I was doing some paperwork, and I had this stack of paperwork. 2 consecutive customers. The first one had a last name Hicks, and I looked at the paper behind it. Oh, okay, so first I saw that, and I was just like, oh, okay. That reminded me of my last video where I mentioned them. And then the paper behind it, customer's name was Abraham. I was like, okay, is this yet another sign? I didn't really look too deep into it. I kind of put my logical brain or my logical thinking cap on and didn't take it as a sign. Well, I did take it as a sign, but my initial thought was just like, oh, okay, so this is like a sign that my thoughts do create my reality. Like, okay, cool, wow. And I was like, okay, it shouldn't mean like it's a sign to like listen to some Abraham Hicks right now, right? I didn't. A few hours later, happened to stumble upon one of their little lecture things, and wow, I was so caught up in the details, I forgot what the main point of what I was saying was. I remember now. She said that your current manifestation is no. Your manifestations are a reflection of your current vibration. And I was like, okay. So what am I manifesting right now? Like, what am I experiencing? A lot of the customers that I dealt with today were very confused and uncertain. And I kind of put 2 and 2 together. I was like, okay, is this a sign that like I need to be more certain with myself? And that's why I wanted to focus on really zeroing in and getting clear on what it is that I want, because I feel like this is a perfect time to do so. So I think I'm going to do that tonight. And remember, you don't want the thing, You want the feeling that comes with the thing. I do. I don't want my own place. I just want the feeling of freedom and independence and privacy. Those are the feelings I'm going after, and I can use the actual thing to help me get into those feelings. So I'm gonna do a lot of that tonight. And yeah, I don't wanna put too much of myself I don't really feel the need to be too productive. I'm kind of just playing by ear right now. I do like when my mind is more calm and clear, because I feel like I know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I'm just being real. Like, it's kind of messy right now, but we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm scared that this car wash is gonna do something to this car. This smells really good. Anyways, I noticed or realized today that, okay, it's too loud. Wow. This is nice. Oh.
Thank you. You want a vacuum? With free vacuum.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Thank you. It makes me uncomfortable trying to imagine my life put together in the terms of like where I'm at right now. Because there are some duties that I have been putting off. This is a terrible vacuum. That's so cool that this thing comes with a clip and a magnet. Like, wow, I can see out of the windows. It's so crazy. To give you guys context, this is not like my car. Like, this car is not under my name. It's really just like the family car. And for that reason, it's kind of treated like a little beater. So it rarely gets washed. It's probably the first time it got washed this year. Wow, that's so crazy how much more I can see outside of this window. Wow. Honestly, my mind has been a jumbled mess. But actually finally washing this car, that goes to show, whenever they say that your environment, or decluttering your environment declutters your mind, that just might be true. Anyways, as I was saying, I couldn't really focus because I was too distracted by how horribly the vacuum was. Yeah, it's hard for me to imagine my life in regards to what I'm currently going through put together. It's easy for me to imagine my life far in the future, but it's uncomfortable for me to imagine everything that I'm dealing with right now. Just because I think I'm scared of the how for some reason. But no, the old me is scared of the how. Me now is confident and trustworthy that it's gonna work out. Well, I know at a deeper level, I have this feeling that it is always gonna work out. I know that. But just when I try to think about the details, it's very overwhelming and makes me feel a little anxious. Because, like, I don't know, I just have a fear of spending money. And that's rooted in lack. Okay. Who's going? Whose turn is it? I don't want to spend money because I'm going to run out. That's the belief that is. Oh, I have a stop sign. I didn't know I had a stop sign. So yeah, the reason why I am so hesitant on thinking about the near future being solved and laid out and taken care of stems from me thinking that I have to actually take care of it. And if I've learned anything from anything, like I said earlier, trust. Trust. That's all I have to do. So I think I have to work on that too tonight. Hearing all about that. But I'm gonna go in the store. Yeah, and I will talk to you later.